What have you got against religion?
Well, to begin with, it's divisive. It splits all of humanity into warring factions. Religious beliefs were the cause or the justification for the Spanish Inquisition, the Crusades, the divine right of kings, witch trials in Europe and America, the perpetuation of slavery, the dehumanization of other religious believers, the subjugation of women, the refusal of some parents to give medical treatment to their children, relying instead on prayers and faith healers, the suppression of science, and indeed the suppression of reason itself, the decades of violence in the Middle East, the decades of violence in Northern Ireland, capital crimes against women's health centers, the 9/11 tragedy, which was a true faith-based act, and the subsequent war on terror that we are currently involved in. The list goes on and on. Thinking is frowned upon even from the beginning. The original sin itself comes from man eating from the, quote, tree of knowledge. Religion teaches us that the earth was put here for our disposal. We can use it up or trash it. That's okay. Religion teaches us that we are all born tainted with sin, impure and dirty. We must spend our entire lives trying to make up for the sins of the first humans. When religious leaders answer all of our questions for us, we lose our own natural curiosity. It atrophies. Further, religion teaches us that certain areas of nature are off limits for study. For example, stem cell research, which has a great potential for reducing human suffering and disease, has been outlawed. The creation of the universe, no less a personage than the Pope, has told Stephen Hawking, one of the world's leading physicists, that we should not study the Big Bang because it should be left in the domain of God. Evolution, the study of the descent of man, would be outlawed if we gave the religious right half a chance. Every year sees new laws being introduced into our state legislatures in an attempt to get the teaching of evolution banned from our schools. Also, religion redirects hundreds of billions of dollars and man-hours away from more productive pursuits. Religion is directly responsible for the bilking of billions of dollars from the old and infirm. Religion teaches that morality is rigid and unchanging, rather than subject to interpretation due to changing circumstances. Its supernatural foundation keeps millions, if not billions, of people in educational and cultural stagnation. If societies believe that they can find the answers to all of life's questions in their holy books, why study anything else? People pray rather than seek legitimate medical attention for illnesses for themselves and their children. Christian Science practitioners are actually paid by insurance companies to pray for the recovery of their sick and infirm under their care. Most religions tell you that your life on earth is infinitesimally small compared to that which awaits you in heaven. So why even bother trying to do anything but praise God while you're here on earth? It can't be conducive to good mental health to have an all-powerful judge of right and wrong watching your every move and reading your every thought, ready to cast you into hell forever for the slightest infraction. You could easily see where this could lead directly to paranoia. Indeed, does this not define paranoia? In war, religion teaches us that there is no reason to try to quickly end it. After all, God is on our side, and all of the fallen soldiers are going to heaven anyway, since they are fighting in a holy cause. And, since in religion our goal is the apocalypse, anything and everything we can do to hasten the end of the world should be done. And finally, if we accept religion's version of human history, we are denying our own true history, the actual human story. Homo sapiens have endured for 150,000 years, not 6,000. We have survived global catastrophes, like the Toba caldera eruption, the Yellowstone caldera eruption, and an ice age. And we have battled the Neanderthal for human supremacy of the planet. We have fought the mighty mammoth, the mastodon, and the saber-toothed tiger. And in spite of this, and in spite of being constantly plagued by superstition and religion, we have managed to develop reason and the scientific method to a finely honed tool for examining and explaining the universe around us.